Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for joining us for a Healer Within Facebook Live Practice Sampler. These live practice sessions are one of the ways we're working to keep our community connected. I want to remind you that we've compiled a list of virtual practice groups, or VPGs, on our website. We're hoping that this centralized list will help you find other online practice opportunities, and in turn, those opportunities can help you stay moving and healthy. You may access the VPG list in a few ways. You can link in through recent posts to our Facebook page or at our website, healerwithinfoundation.org, at our homepage under the Practice Groups tab. Our presenter today is Michael Fortier. Michael is a holistic health practitioner, a certified Circle of Life coach, a certified IIQTC Tai Chi Easy senior trainer, and he offers over 20 years of experience in mind, body, spirit medicine. So we're really excited to have him lead us in practice today. You can find out more about Michael and register for his online sessions through our VPG list or at his website. And we'll post that contact information for your reference on our Facebook page after our time together today. Michael, I want to thank you for being with us today, and I think we're almost ready to turn it over here and go into some practice. And take it away, Michael.
All right, thank you, Christy, and I just want to say deep bow and thank you to the Healer Within Foundation, also the IIQTC. Thank you for having me, and I just want to welcome everyone who's watching this sampler group practice. And so today, what I'm going to lead is what's called 4 baskets of practice. I even like to say 4 baskets of self-care or even medicine. And the reason why is there are these medicines that are found within, that are found through movement, through breath, through touch, and then intention. And so we're going to experience all aspects of that today during our sampler session. So to start, I would like to invite everyone, if you're standing, you could be standing, you can also be seated or even laying down. I'm going to be standing the whole time. And so I just would invite everyone, as we open with our practice, start connecting with your natural breath timing. So whatever that is for you, if it's initially shallow, allow it to be shallow. If it's deep, it will be deep. If there's anything that is certain in life, things do change. And so we're going to start connecting what are called the 3 treasures, or 3 mindful adjustments. And so the first adjustment is connecting with your body. And if you're a visual person, you can visualize this adjustment. And if not visual, you can experience it with your breath, your intention, by following the breath. And so from the navel down, feeling as if the lower part of your body is relaxing into the earth. You could also feel your bottoms of the feet opening, accessing nature's healing resources by almost like sending roots into the earth, like a tree. And then at the same time, while you're adjusting your posture, connecting with the earth, at the same time, feeling as if there's like a golden cord all the way through the central channel or spine, all the way up to the top of the head, connecting into the sky and the heavens. So while you're relaxing, rooting into the earth, feel almost like a lengthening of the spine gently as you connect with all that is, accessing energy from above, divine spirit, divine light, and love. And then as you're connecting with the body, as we're opening our practice with this first adjustment, feeling the sides of the body opening up into the shape of the room. This is known in Chinese shamanic medicine, connecting with the primordial Qi, the beginnings of the universe. It's almost like a bubble or a sphere of energy that is protecting you, nourishing you. And if you haven't already, moving into the second mindful adjustment, second treasure, deepening the breath. So as you're staying connected with earth, sky, the universe, you can place your right hand over the navel, left hand over the chest. And as you breathe in, deepening your breath, your abdomen hand gently expands first and then your chest. And then when it's your time to exhale, navel gently contracts towards the spine. Even feels like a good moment just as we're deepening our breath, awakening these medicines within. As you breathe in, your next deep inhale, exhaling a deep sigh of relief like a Let's do that 3 more times. Deep breath in, deep sigh of relief. It almost just feels like a wonderful wave through the body, up and down, turning on those neurotransmitters, those anti-inflammatories. 2 more times. One more time. And then as we move into the third treasure, clearing or maximizing mind, we maintain that connection with earth and sky, heaven, the universe, the shape of the room that you're in, connecting the breath. For maximizing your clearing mind, just invite you to feel into an intention for your practice today. Perhaps there's been a challenge or something that's been challenging you recently. And so I invite you to feel into that challenge, and you're going to create a statement, even though, and then putting the challenge in there, and then with feeling from your soul, stating within or externally, I am, and then that affirmation. So for these next few moments, as we're connecting with our breath, the earth and sky, stating your intention either internally or externally, even though that challenge, and then I am, and that affirmation with feeling yourself receiving that affirmation. And so before we move into our next practice, our breathing practice, just reminding ourselves that at any moment, any time during the day, we can connect with our body, we can connect with our breath, and we can maximize or clear our mind. And so as we move into the next part of our practice, I'm just going to open up into a shoulder width, often call this a community practice stance. And so we're going to begin our next phase of our session today of a breathing practice. This is called 5-part breathing, that is based on Shi-Shi-Hu breathing, which means inhale, inhale, exhale. But with the 5-part breath, you're going to inhale abdomen, inhale chest, hold gently for a moment your breath, and then exhale, navel gently contracts towards the spine, and then hold without breath just for a moment. And so the reason why we're going to do this breath is any form of Qigong, Tai Chi, movement practices, breathing practices, we can turn on those acetylcholine, those anti-inflammatories, those endorphins, immune enhancement, which is a hot word these days, but I just want to share, your immune systems didn't just stop working. It still works. And so with this breath, when we hold at the top, you can also gently swallow any saliva like an elixir of medicine down into the abdomen. And so this helps to balance all the energies in the body. So when you're ready to begin, please join in. We go into a little bit of a ready position, hands gently facing the navel. We breathe in abdomen, breathe in chest, hold just for a moment, and then exhale. Navel gently contracts towards the spine, and then hold without breath just for a moment again. Again, breathe in, hold, and exhale. Let's do 5 more. Hold, exhale, and hold without breath. A little bit quicker. 3 more. And then hold again, maintaining those 3 treasures as well. Breathe in, hold, and exhale. Hold again. Last one. And then when it's your time, return to that natural breath. Drifting for a moment, integrating that energy, that chi. You could even move a little bit if you feel like you want to move and express yourself. That's the beauty of Qigong and Tai Chi, is expressing your nature with nature all around you. Let's do one more round of 5-part breath. When you're ready to join in, please do. Inhale, inhale chest, gently hold, and now exhale. Hold again. Begin. Let's do 5 more. And so when you're breathing into the nose, it sounds like wind. And then when you exhale, it's very gentle. Your exhale shouldn't be louder than your inhale. Let's do 4 more. It's so easy to get into the chi state. Let's do 2 more. I have to make sure I stay present. Let's do 1 more 5-part breath. Holding without air just for a moment. Relaxing, connecting, and then return to your natural breath. And so again, you can just move a little bit, maybe even do a little stretching. It's so wonderful to be with all of you today. Those of you who are watching, All right, next we're going to move into our movement practice, our movement medicine. So we're going to start with a warm-up, ringing the temple gong, and then we're going to do vitality enhancement method, Buzheng Qigong. And so I always say all practices are, have overall systemic optimal health reasons, but vitality method, for those that don't know, is a form of medical Qigong. And so by practicing this every day, you not only increase all those medicines within, but you optimize your Qi, your life force. And so I'm going to start with in a starting position. So in Qigong and Tai Chi, it's like opening the portal to be able to receive this medicine. So just for a moment, inviting yourself to connect with those three treasures: body, breath, and mind. You have that intention, that affirmation of even though your challenge, and then I am, a moment to connect and maintain that through your practice. And so when we step out, I'm going to step out. This is my right. I'm going to step out to my right. So if you want to mirror me, you can, or if you want to go in the opposite direction, perfectly okay too. I just invite you to please stay in your comfort zone. If you feel pain, please back off. There is a saying in Qigong and Tai Chi that these practices are hazardous to your health problems. So, hey, go figure. And so as we're connecting with those three treasures, body, breath, and mind, start to bring the weight into the bubbling well acupressure point, the balls of the feet, head is level, face relaxed, shoulders over the hips, gently bending the knees. We can flow motion, hands up, stepping out. I'm stepping out to my right. And then we're just going to go right into gently ringing the temple gong. So turning, rotating gently from the spine. Just start off really small, and then you can slowly start to speed it up. And the arms are like propellers. The movement is from the center, connecting with your breath. And so as you start to move a little bit quicker, the top hand gently strikes the shoulder. Backhand gently strikes the kidney area. So this is wonderful, not only like a little self-massage for the spine, but also helps to awaken the kidney channels, the lung channels. The lungs are more than just a breath apparatus. They help to move all the fluids in the body, essential for immune health. Kidneys are the energy, the batteries of the body. So if your energy is low, important to take care of your kidneys. And then just slowly start to unwind little by little, coming back to center. I'm just going to move back to center of my stage. And then we're going to go right into the first part of Vitality method, flowing motion up, and then flowing motion down. So this can be an inhale phase all the way up, and then can be an exhale phase all the way down. But if you need to breathe multiple times, please do. Remember, this is your practice. Flowing motion up, flowing motion down. Let's do one more. Flowing motion up, then flowing motion down. So it's allowing the breath to be what initiates the movement. So just for a moment, just everyone physically, just move for a moment, just physically. And then with intention, with your breath, do you feel the difference? Because when you're just doing this, you're expending energy. But when you link the breath with the movement, you're building energy. You're creating energy. And so on the next flow motion up, we move into backward bend and forward bend. So being very gentle with your spine, opening as if you're receiving. And then as you bend forward, gently tucking the chin to the chest, fists come together. And then at the very end, give a gentle squeeze like you're wringing out a sponge of excess water. And then opening to receiving. This can be an inhale phase the entire time. And then holding just for a moment. And then exhaling phase all the way down. Fists coming together. And then gently squeezing at the very end of the exhale. And then again, opening. Contracting. And again, backward bending. Taking care of the spine, staying in your comfort zone. And then again, forward bending. This time, let's do a little progressive relaxation, squeezing all the muscles of the arm and the chest, even the abs, like you're wringing out a sponge, any tension in the upper body, and then opening, letting it go. Oftentimes we carry things more than we need to, and this is an opportunity to let that go as we contract, forward bending, squeezing all the muscles of the upper body, and now the lower body, the legs, the glutes, almost a full body contraction, and then letting it go. Breathing in, and then now forward bending, full body contraction, contracting all the muscles of the upper body, the lower body, even the toes into the ground, making a squishy face. And then just letting it go, feeling just how wonderful that feels. Let's do one more full body contraction, squishy face and all. And then open. And then hands flow down. We're going to move into the next part, reaching up and out. So we gently interlock our fingers just below the navel. But let's go ahead and drift just for a moment, soaking all that in. Connecting with those three treasures of body, breath, and mind. So as we reach up and out, we palms, it's like you're clearing the central channel of the spine. And as you come to the throat, palms face out, pressing up, and then gently bending at the knees, tailbone gently sinks into the ground, and then you open back to center. So this can be an entire inhale phase, going all the way up, reaching up, and then exhaling, opening the heavens. Let's do two more. This is also a posture that's found in a very well-spoken practice that's been very much shared nowadays called 8 Pieces of Brocade. And so this posture, especially this one, really helps to open up the channels that help to support the immune system, the lungs, and everything else in the body. And so now as we start to come to a finish, let's do a little spontaneous Qigong. So your feet can be rooted on the earth and just start spontaneously moving or expressing yourself however you feel you want to move. And just shake it out. You can go faster. And then just hold for a moment. Feeling your chi. And then again, spontaneously moving, dancing. All right. Whew. It always feels good. All right, next we're going to do our massage, self-applied massage. So we're going to do tracing the energy channels. And so again, bring feet into shoulder width apart. If that's comfortable, if you're seated, you could also do this seated. So let's bring our hands into prayer hands and then start massaging them together. Get them nice and warm and toasty. Go faster. And so as we move into tracing the energy channels, bringing that energy to your face and then massaging up and over the forehead, down the back of the neck, underneath the underarms, and then all the way down the back of the legs, all the way to the toes. If your balance is good, if not, you can do the knees, around the knees, and then all the way back up to the heart. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my weight into my left leg, pivot on my right hand comes out, and then I massage down the energy channels of the arm, and then up and over. I pivot back to center, fan the face, and then tracing the energy channels on the other side. Again, linking the breath with the movement. And so as we come to center, I gently caress my face again and massage up and over. And so if you're very energetic, you could also do this off the body. But if you want the tactile, the touch, you can continue to touch the body. Let's do one more, tracing the energy channels. One more time with the arms. And then even just pausing for a moment in cross hands or embracing the tiger. I even just call this giving yourself a nice hug, self-care hug. And just being with that for a moment. And so as we come to a close for tracing the energy channels, just want to invite everyone breathing in, open up to to a T. I'm going to step back to my left as we start to close our practice. You can have palm over the navel or at your side, whatever resonates most to you. Traditionally, it's taught for men, left hand over navel, right hand over top. Women, right hand, navel, left hand over top. But I'm a teacher that says do what you feel resonates for you. And so as we come to a close for today's session, inviting you to connect with those three treasures, those three medicines, those three mindful adjustments of body, adjusting posture, deepening your breath, clearing and maximizing mind. And so I'd like everyone, if you had an intention, created a statement and an affirmation like you again to connect with that, even though, and then stating internally, externally that challenge, and then your affirmation of I am, and your affirmation, and really feel yourself being victorious, celebrating, smiling at your victory, even though, and then I am. And then I just invite everyone with your right hand making a gentle fist, left hand, open hand. Oftentimes we associate a fist with power, but it may be a place of force. Open hand symbolizing love, which is true power. And I invite you to bring that open hand over the fist, because true power is love. And love, a very classical saying, love does truly conquer all. And I want to thank you again to the Heal Within Foundation, the IAQTC, and all of you for joining in this practice, and hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Wow, Michael, thank you so much. Fantastic practice. We're so happy. And my affirmation is I am immensely grateful to you for your time today and a beautiful practice session. My lungs feel amazing right now. I want to remind everyone that you can find Michael's online class information included on our VPG list, which you can link in through either our Facebook page, or if you go to our website, which is healerwithinfoundation.org. At the top of our homepage, you'll see practice groups. If you click there, you'll be able to find that VPG list. I'll also share Michael's direct contact information on our Facebook page today when we're finished. If you're leading an online practice group and you'd like that group to be listed on our VPG list, please email us at admin@healerwithinfoundation.org or send us a message through Facebook, and we'll see about getting you added there. Mark your calendars for our next practice sampler session, which will take place this Friday morning, April 17th. That will begin 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and our presenter will be IAQTC teacher and personal trainer, Carrie Wiggins. So we want to thank you all again for joining us today. Thank you again, Michael, for leading us in a beautiful practice. And until we meet again, may all be well. Thank you so much.